A historic visit to usher a new era of diplomatic, cultural and economic relations between Nigeria and St. Lucia. President Bola Tinubu arrived St. Lucia on Saturday, June 28, 2025, determined to chart a new course between Nigeria and St. Lucia, which would be mutually beneficial, opening up a world of infinite possibilities between the two countries. In an era of global uncertainty, deepening cooperation with the global south, particularly between Africa and the Caribbean, has become imperative. This visit was as strategic as it was multifaceted, with President Tinubu engaging a broad spectrum of personalities from St. Lucia's leadership and political class and the academia, as well as high-level dignitaries and leaders from across the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States. St. Lucia is the headquarters of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States and the gateway to the 15 CARICOM member states. The CARICOM states have a combined GDP of over $130 billion, a significant figure in South-South trade discourse. During President Tinubu's engagement with Prime Minister Philippe Pierre, both leaders expressed commitment to establishing formal diplomatic relations between Nigeria and St. Lucia. President Tinubu reiterated Nigeria's readiness to collaborate with St. Lucia in the areas of climate change, disaster response, and development financing. Nigeria's readiness to explore opportunities to boost trade and economic cooperation took center stage during President Tinubu's meeting with the Governor General of St. Lucia, Mr. Cyril Charles. In his momentous address to a joint sitting of the Senate and House of Assembly, which also had in attendance high-level dignitaries and leaders from across the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, President Tinubu announced some groundbreaking proposals, namely visa waivers for OECS official passport holders, while also urging reciprocal gestures, full scholarships to students of OECS to promote cultural understanding that further strengthens the bond between Nigeria and the Eastern Caribbean states, maritime university collaboration, and extending Nigeria's Technical Aid Corps program to OECS, creation of a joint commission of political consultation agreement between Nigeria and OECS, proposals for direct air links and trade access.
This occasion serves as a testament to the enduring ideas of Pan-Africanism and to the unyielding desire for unity and collaboration among peoples of African descent. It is in this context that I reaffirmed OECS as a cherished partner of Nigeria.
Your arrival in St. Lucia commences a rediscovery of the bonds between the people of St. Lucia and the people of Nigeria.
Currently, St. Lucia hosts over 1 million tourists annually. However, we have very few Nigerian visitors. There are currently no direct flights connecting Nigeria and the Caribbean. Establishing an airlink would do much for St. Lucia's tourism and the wider Caribbean.
On the fourth day of President Tinubu's state visit to St. Lucia, he visited the Sir Arthur Louis Community College, where he reaffirmed Nigeria's commitment to deepen collaboration with St. Lucia in education, culture, and technology. Addressing the gathering, President Tinubu described the student community as vital to building a stronger Afro-Caribbean future.
Nothing like education can fight poverty. It's the greatest instrument that we are employed to do so. And I congratulate you, the faculty and member of staff, for taking this
seriously. So what you get out of this college is your own, that you can use to achieve anything in life.
To cap off the historic state visit, the government of St. Lucia conferred its highest national honor, Knight Commander of the Order of St. Lucia, on President Tinubu in recognition of his efforts to strengthen the historical and cultural bonds between Africa and the Caribbean. The formal investiture was performed by the Governor General of St. Lucia, Errol Charles. President Tinubu expressed deep appreciation to the government and people of St. Lucia for the honor and noted that the recognition symbolized a deepening of historic and cultural connections between Nigeria and St. Lucia.